Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis and let's talk about Doctor Who. More specifically, Season 12, Episode 6, Praxeus. Now, if you've not yet watched Praxeus, go do that before watching this video because we're going to be talking about a few spoilers. First off, can we all agree that this episode was beautifully shot? The streets of Hong Kong, the beaches of Madagascar, the bottom of the Indian Ocean, the imagery was fantastic. But ever since Spyfall, there's been this slightly increasing divide between the Doctor and her companions. Some more than others. Ryan and Graham have their moments, but as for Yaz has got it bad. Yaz took an incredible risk to travel with the Doctor. Yes, obviously risking her life, but also she put her career on hold. And if you're watching closely to Yaz's character arc and watching her come more into her own, also watch the Doctor's subtle responses. In previous episodes, Yaz has snapped at the Doctor. She's argued about the Doctor's decision-making. She's tried guilting the Doctor about Orphan 55. She's disagreed with some of the Doctor's methodology. And in this episode, Yaz made the call for herself to go back into the building to grab some alien tech. The Doctor begrudgingly agreed. Wasn't really sure about the decision, but decided to give her 1 hour. I mean, that by itself is big in and of its own. Yaz wanted more information about these creatures, and instead of the Doctor going and getting it herself, Yaz had to convince the Doctor that it was a good idea. So then when Yaz and Gabriella go back into the building and get the alien tech and watch the alien teleport away, Yaz makes the decision to also teleport to some completely unknown location. I mean, I won't really go into how crazy of an idea that is, but this creature is wearing a breathing apparatus. What are the chances that this end location is even going to have oxygen? Anyway, Yaz pulled what I'm sure she felt was a complete Doctor move. Ryan and Graham have both made decisions based on what they've learned from the Doctor. Yeah, sure. But Yaz is being touted as making these incredibly risky decisions, as if she's trying to get something that she can't otherwise get traveling with these other three. Some sort of independence, or at the very least, praise. And the Doctor doesn't really give Yaz special praise, at least any more than she gives to Graham and Ryan for following instructions. If you can, go back and rewatch that scene where Yaz tells the Doctor that she thinks she found an alien world. I mean, first the Doc jokes that Yaz went off on an adventure by herself and didn't get herself killed. Haha, very funny, Doctor, but let's get to the part where I found an alien planet. Come on, let's talk about that. Let's talk about me finding an alien planet. The Doctor agrees that yes, this is alien, but completely dismisses the idea that it is an alien world. As it turns out, they are still on Earth, and the Doctor lets Yaz know that in a slightly condescending way. And you can see on Yaz's face that she went from so incredibly prideful and excited to shattered. She feels like a failure. She wanted to take a bold move and prove herself, but many of you, I'm sure, felt the same way that I did when she was about to teleport, thinking, Yaz, this is probably not a good idea. I'm not certain if it has more to do with the fact that Yaz feels like Ryan and Graham have been more front and center with the Doc than she has, and she was kind of overshadowed, or because Yaz is becoming slightly more disillusioned with the Doctor after her disappointment that the Doc wasn't honest and truthful and forward about certain things. You see, it's the little tiny cracks in Team TARDIS that are slightly widening as the episodes go on. So let's say down the line there's a villain who wants to target the Doctor by using one of her companions. Maybe luring said companion to desert the Doctor with much desired praise or promises of independence. Maybe there's a companion who will completely agree with a villain's methodology and it goes against that of the Doctor. You see, Yaz's desire to be independent, coupled with the fact that she doesn't feel like she can fully trust what the Doctor is doing, that is a very exploitable flaw. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not think that Yaz is intentionally out to get the Doctor. I don't think that she wants the Doctor to fall prey to anything. Though I could totally see Yaz down the line joining an adversary, inadvertently turning against the Doctor, and not realizing what she agreed to until it's too late. In the comments down below, let me know what your thoughts are on Yaz's current character arc. Do you think that's going to lead somewhere completely different, or do you think I'm kinda onto something with this whole wanting independence from the Doctor, wanting this praise, and not really getting it from the Doctor? Well, that's it for this episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me soon.